Hey, welcome back. So, we're up here at the cabin. Um, I know usually I will have the intro where a couple of clips with us driving and of the mountains. Um, I didn't do that this year. I don't know why, just kind of didn't do it. And I also usually do a first run when we come in the cabin before we've got our stuff in. And just kind of supposed to rain off and on, and it was raining pretty heavy a few times today, so I just wanted to get everything in here and get everything set up. And then I guess I'll do a quick breakthrough. For this year, it's kind of like the first couple years. We're expecting some not so cooperative weather. Like I said, raining off and on until this evening today. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty decent, so I should be able to get out hunt in the morning. Wednesday's kind of going to be a no-go with over 80% chance of rain in the morning. Thursday's about 60% chance of rain in the morning and then clearing out in the afternoon. So Friday, possibility of some freezing rain. And then Saturday for the opener of the regular season's supposed to be fairly nice. And then Sunday we'll be going home. So, I don't know. I'm going to just play it by ear, get up in the mornings, and if it doesn't sound like it's too bad, I'll check the radio. And if it doesn't seem like it's going to be, super pouring, then I'll go out because rain and muzzle loaders don't go together. And yeah, I know it seems like every year though I do go out and do some still hunting while there's a light mist or a light rain. This year I don't think I'm going to do that. But we'll see. With my wife's knee, we may not do a lot of hiking. We're going to be playing that by ear on how she feels. No, we're gonna make the best of it, and we'll just deal with the weather as it comes. That's how it goes. It could be worse. It could be raining, and we could be home. So. All right. I guess I'll do the quick tour, and that's about it. I gotta go check. They did start selling wood here. Last year, we noticed when we were up in June. So I'm going to take a walk and see if they got wood, and if not, we'll have to drive all the way down into Speculator. Because when we were coming through Indian Lake, I didn't see any. So that's that. All right. We'll see what all this entails, but it's usually, still, a little bit of a long video. So stick around and watch if you want to. So that's our bedroom. A little bit of a cushion we gotta let kind of air out. Hopefully it'll help with my back a little bit, and we'll see. As usual, living quarters. My buddy will be up again on Thursday, so that's the room that he'll usually get. Nothing much really changes. The one year they remodeled the kitchen a little bit, but other than that, everything stays the same. The loft. This is where we just put stuff that we probably won't need or use. That's also where we keep our games, and they have games to keep here. And my staging room. Uh-oh, got a little bit of the back of my wife's head. I'll have to try to edit that out, I guess. Alright, so hopefully I'm not cut off. That's the tour. Like I said, I'm going to take a walk, check on some wood, and See what we got going on from there. Alright, like I said, stick around if you want. Alright, so got the muzzle loader all set. Got a spare load in a quick tube. Got my clothes ready for in the morning. I don't know if it's picking it up. It's raining pretty good out there again. It downpoured a couple times when we went into town to pick up some firewood. And to the point of it was a little hard to see. Didn't last long, but just enough to be nasty. So the wife's getting supper together. I'm gonna get some shavings done to get a fire going, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna use flint and steel ferrite or maybe I'll just use a lighter and a fire starter. I don't know. Okay, once we do all that, we'll eat. Then I'll get the fire going and then some Yahtzee. Alright. Back to you in a little while. Can't even see the lake over there. So the wife made spaghetti and sausage. Gonna be eating a lot of foods I'm really not supposed to have this week. Pastas and some potatoes and stuff like that. What are you gonna do? Alright, so got these slippers that I've had for a couple years. My wife got them for me for Christmas. And I've had my trusty old slippers that have been fine. They are starting to get a little worn, so I decided to grab these out of the closet. When I put them on, I was like, feel like really snug on my feet. So I was just sitting here and I had them off. The dog was laying next to me and I was reading. And I looked down inside. And pulled this out. So now there's no cardboard in there, and they're not that tight on my feet anymore. My wife is getting a good kick out of that. So there you go. 10. I'm gonna start packing it up. I'm gonna throw a couple more branches and braces on this little blind here. Alright. Get back to you a little later. Alright, so we took a little ride out to Long Lake. Checked out a little store out there. My wife bought our second Christmas tree ornament for this trip. Then we decided we were gonna take a ride over to the Kings Flow area and the base of Chimney Mountain. That used to be at the end of Big Brook Road. And we started getting back in there, and now they got it like all kinds of posted signs and signs that says no trespassing, private property. So there's no public access to that area at all anymore. You used to be able to go back in there because you can rent cabins, and you used to be able to go back in there and you could pay to park to be able to use that access point to climb Chimney Mountain. I guess I don't know what the deal is. I guess you I don't know, maybe the old owners of that area sold it or something, and the new people are like fuddy-duds or what. There's gates and everything to keep you from getting back in there. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Times change. Alright. I got no idea now what's going on for the rest of the day. Good morning. It's Wednesday. Once we got back yesterday, didn't have a whole lot going on. Just reading and some board games. It's raining out there today, so didn't bother going out and trying to mess around and keep the muzzleloader dry. We're meeting a friend of my wife's over toward Racket Lake for lunch today. And then maybe in the afternoon I'll try to do something woodcrafty or something. I don't know. See how it goes. Right now I got my percolator going so I can get some coffee. And we'll see what happens from there.
Forecast. Issued at 6:08 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Today, mostly cloudy this morning, then becoming partly sunny. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely, mainly this morning. Highs in the upper 50s. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming southwest with gusts up to 20 miles per hour this afternoon. Chance of rain 70%. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the upper 30s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers in the morning, then showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-50s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 80%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Showers, mainly in the evening. Lows in the mid-30s. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour in the evening, becoming light and variable. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, partly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. A 50% chance of rain showers. Highs in the lower 50s. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of rain showers in the evening. Cold with lows in the lower 30s. Chance of rain 40%. Saturday and Saturday night, mostly cloudy. Highs around 50. Lows in the upper 20s. Sunday and Sunday night, partly cloudy. Highs around 50. Lows in the mid-20s. Monday through Tuesday, mostly clear.
Where's the squirrel? No, the squirrel's not down there. Where's the squirrel? It's over there. It's over there. See it? Where's it? It's over here. Dex. It's over there. No, up. Squirrels are up. There's squirrels. Kind of wraps it up for Wednesday. Not a lot going on with the weather. I mean, we went out and did some exploring, driving. With the weather, we weren't able to get a lot of pictures or anything like that. Did get the fire going with flint and steel, so there's a little bit of action for today. Other than that, it's kind of it for today. Gonna wrap it up. Hopefully the weather cooperates in the morning so I can get hunting. So one way or another, hopefully we'll see you in the morning. So I'm just back in my usual spot over here with the forecast for rain. I didn't want to be all monkeying around too far back in and get completely soaked. Got a little cap on the barrel for the most water to try to keep it dry. Can put my gloves over the breech if I have to, like I usually do. Just hoping it stays dry for a couple hours. Decided to wait and leave a little bit later. So as you can tell by the last clip, to stop and wait for that doe to cross the road. She was pretty young. She would have probably got a pass even if I saw her out here in the woods. I don't know. Can't really say. I have tags for does, so. That one tree over there that still has leaves on it. When the wind picks up a little bit more, it really sounds like something's walking through the woods. Last year I did see that buck walk through Been working for about 5 minutes now. I don't think it's a passing shower. So I think I'll be packing it up. Alright, so tonight's fire was just a lighter and a fire starter. Nothing spectacular. Sorry. No, there's not a lot going on so far for this one. Nothing I could do with the weather. I got rained out from my hunt this morning. And I went out and I cut those 2 little pieces of birch bark I was going to use to, one to carve a spatula, a spoon, and the other I was going to carve a spirit face. But I peeled the birch bark off of them, which I also used to get this going, and it was just rotted inside. So I guess that wraps it up for Thursday. The wife made a awesome turkey supper. My buddy made it up. And yeah, that's it for Thursday. Play some board games, do some bullshitting, and that's about it. We'll see what happens for tomorrow. Alright, so it's 10 o'clock. A couple minutes after. Set the other blind this morning for a change up. Didn't see the flicker of an ear, twitch of a tail. Nothing. Been an odd trip. I mean, I haven't been able to get out and really do much hiking, or just except for Tuesday. My wife wanted to do some things, so but we just been a lot of rain so far. I was still able to get out and so far get 3 out of my 5 hunts in. And heading back to the cabin, I'll give this a good cleaning after being out in the rain yesterday, and get ready to be out here tomorrow for the rifle opener. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know what else is going on for this afternoon. I know we got to go get some groceries. And the rain's supposed to come back in this afternoon, so I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm up here. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I've been able to get out, well, except for one day to hunt. We went out. We checked out a few areas that we might want to do some hiking for next year, if stars align. Checked out a few lakes we normally wouldn't have. So we've had a good trip so far. So I'm not complaining about, the little stuff. Alright. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. We'll catch up with you a little later if we're doing some bushcrafty stuff. Maybe we'll take you shopping. I don't know. I just don't know. So for tonight, fire starter. Alright, so that wraps up Friday. I'm not even sure what day it is right now. It wraps up Friday. Their weather thing with the light rain hasn't been accurate. It has been pretty much pouring off and on for the last probably 2 hours. And the off and on rain that they said today was pretty much a steady light rain all day. So, I don't know. We'll see what goes on for tomorrow. Hopefully it's dry. If not, it is what it is. Alright. That's it. Friday. We'll see you in the morning. 10 o'clock. Angry red squirrel. Woodpeckers. No deer. Wraps up the hunting part of this trip. Normally I would just say, it's a little bittersweet. Actually kind of bummed. Missed a day due to the weather. Got chased out because of the rain. I know it's called hunting, but this is my 7th year hunting here. And it's frustrating. Hunting public land up here is tricky anyway. There's a lot of guys that go their whole lives without even shooting a deer. But, at the same time, I was able to get up here to an area I really enjoy being in. So, I guess it is bittersweet that I didn't tag anything. No, it's not sweet. It's just bitter. Alright, I'm going to pack it up, head out to the car. There's a spot I passed on the way in I want to have a look at to see if it gives me a little broader spans of this area. Just blind though. Knocking on wood. People have left it alone. This is, I'm pretty sure, the 4th or 5th year that it's been here. Alright. I don't know what's going on for this afternoon. My buddy and I are debating about trying to get a small hike in, but we'll see how it plays out. Alright. See you a little later. Got a couple of steaks, some baked potatoes, had the fire going for a little while already. This is the last night, so wasn't a whole lot going on for this one. We went out today because it was still raining off and on, and played some indoor golf, the simulator stuff. Not very outdoorsy, but golf is usually played outdoors, so I guess I'm just gonna wrap this one up. So that's it, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.